so I don't know if you can. So sorry if you hadn't heard anything. Last time I had a problem with the mic on these. Well, hold on. Let me just. My hair's looking all nice and pretty, and I got my Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. It sounded like my headset was shooting like laser beams. Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. It sounded like my headset was shooting like laser beams. Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess I'm not using a headset today. Well, I might later. I don't know. Something happened to my. Like usually you can wear you can plug it in and it'll still. I don't know if I can. Oh. Ah! Sorry guys. I'm gonna let you listen while I try to do this so y'all don't get bored. Well, y'all will probably get bored, but I'll tell you this joke. There was this woman. There's this guy. He was speeding, right? He was going like 90 and a 45, and he saw the sirens. This cop, cop car was had his sirens on behind him, so he pulled over, and the cop was like, the cop was like, "Why are you going so fast?" He's like, "Please don't give me a ticket. Please don't give me a ticket." And the cop was like, "Dude, you're going 45 over the speed limit." He said, "You're going 45 over the speed limit. How can I let you go? If you give me a good reason, okay, I'll let you go. If you give me a really good reason." And he was like, "Well, my wife ran off with a police officer, and when I looked behind me, I thought that was the man she ran off with bringing her back to me." He's trying to get away from his wife. Okay. No. Oh. No, you're an idiot. No.
Hey everyone, this is Tim from Your Six Studios. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to go ahead and use a separate headset and a microphone on your PlayStation 5 at the same time. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Right, live stream. how can we go ahead and get this set up on our plate? Switch over to my, now let's go down to sound.
Oh, guys.
Now we have microphone right at the top. Now, let's select input device, and I'm going to go ahead and connect my headset and my standalone microphone to my PlayStation 5. So right now it's connected to the wireless USB headset. Let's plug in my microphone right now. And this should switch over, and I have the option to connect it to switch over to my PlayStation 5 right now. And then on the home screen,
I used to have it set up. Hold on. I gotta get this fixed, guys. I'm sorry. Let me hold on. I gotta get this set up. I use Apple headphones and earbuds and use my. Hold on, let's see what this is. Technology.
Yo guys, it's live.
Of course.
one. This is like different to the other one. Yeah, this one is like, it's got that bit there. Over for these ones, but you have these ones, which happen to switch around. It's exactly the same. So you go and plug this. Plug it in, and get back to the main controller. So guys, after you have plugged it in, we're going to circle one.
Alright, everybody, I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me try to get this working. Actually, I need to leave it on, but just bear with me. I'm trying to get through some technical difficulties. So just bear with me, or check back in with you. Like if I can't get this fixed in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'm going to just pull the screen. So.
I will see you guys in another video. Peace.
Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this week's video. Hello everyone, it's Spawnpoint, and today we're going to be talking about Pro controllers for the PS5. We've got the new DualSense Edge, which is PlayStation's official Pro controller that launched last week. And we have the Scuff Reflex, which is probably one of the most popular Pro controllers out there. But the question is, which is better? Now the starting price of both of these are around £200 or $200, which is a lot of money for a controller. But today I'm going to talk about the different features, pros and cons, and which one I would recommend picking up. Now obviously these are my own opinions, but let me know which one you think is better out of the two. So the DualSense Edge looks like a beefed up version of the normal DualSense controller. It's got the same black and white theme going on, but with some differences in the detail. So things like the touchpad and buttons are now black instead of white. Oh, and the bottom part is now glossy instead of matte, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest. But I do like the tiny icons that are now embedded into the touchpad. Then there's the Scuff, which gives us a normal DualSense controller and changes the overall shape. The key difference here is you can have any colour combo that you like. So I've gone for an all grey theme, and you customise it how you like it to look. Changing the colours of pretty much every part is something that you can do with the Edge controller, or yet anyway. But one feature the Scuff does lack are the PlayStation icons and branding. So there's no PS icon in the middle and no shape icons on the buttons. This to me makes it look and feel like a cheap copy by comparison. The Scuff looks modded, whereas the Edge looks OEM. But I assume this is down to copyright restrictions, which is why we're not seeing those icons. Then there's the weight and the feel of the two. In my hand, the Edge definitely feels more premium in terms of the weight and the build quality. The Scuff feels lighter and cheaper by comparison. So if I had to pick one based on the overall look and feel, I would probably pick the Edge. Although I'd really like to swap this glossy part out for matte instead. Now, one of the biggest features that we've seen added to the DualSense Edge are the new adjustable triggers. These are quite literally a game changer for many games that you'll play. But how do they compare to the Scuff? Well, by default, the Edge triggers work in the same way as a normal DualSense, so they are adaptive and will work on most PS5 optimized games. But it also has this little button on the back that lets you swap between normal and 2 shorter trigger stops. This means when you want to play an FPS game like Call of Duty or Warzone, you can get a really fast trigger response as the triggers will only travel about 30% of the distance. But then if you want to play a racing game like GT7 or something like God of War Ragnarok, you can still make most of the full adaptive triggers by flicking the button back again. Then there's the Scuff. Now when you buy one of these, you can choose between 2 different options: adaptive or FPS triggers, which are instant mouse-like triggers. But once you've made that choice, there is no changing it from that moment forward. So the one that I have here does have the FPS triggers, which is night and day difference when comparing it to the Edge, even on the shortest setting. These are crazy fast with almost no travel at all when pulling it. I mean, the Edge is good, but you just cannot compete with this. But the problem is, if you were wanting a pro controller like this and wanted to use it for more than just FPS games, these instant triggers are not much use for other games. Like in racing games, as soon as you touch the trigger, it's like a full throttle or full-on braking. There's no gradual curve with these instant triggers. So although the Scuff FPS is definitely better than Call of Duty, I still think the Edge is the better all-rounder if you're using it for more than just FPS games. Right, then we have the rear buttons or paddles. Now both of these controllers come with these, and they both will let you map any other button on the controller to these instead. So things like jumping, crouching or marking up enemies can all be mapped here. This makes playing almost any game at all easier, as you're not needing to remove your thumb from the sticks to tap another button. So in God of War, for example, I've mapped these circle buttons so I can interact with items as I play. Now the key differences between these two is the fact that so the limitation of 2 on the Edge won't be an issue for everyone, but it's still worth mentioning. And then quality-wise are these...
So why is this working? Why are these crappy headsets working? Like, these are like $5, like, cheap, sound like crap. Like, oh my gosh, the sound of these are like, make you want to gag. Sounds like a, yeah.
I carry these around in my pocketbook, and they got a volume thing.
Yeah, these work, but they sound like total poop.
Okay, so want to try that?
I want you to hear it. I want to show you. Because you know, we're always talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Put these in the ear. I want you to hear this.
Hold on those for me.
Put these.
Okay.
I want to show you different. See how they kind of sound? They sound like it's kind of far away, a little bit. I mean, it's clear, but hear how it's kind of. I mean, don't push. Don't just put them in your ear like you normally would.
Okay.
I want you to wear them like you normally would.
Okay.
I want you to see different.
Okay.
Okay. You can hear it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't really sound that great. Now watch this. I want you to hear. I want you to hear how good these Apple earbuds sound with the music. They sound like total dog poop.
Let me see.
They're not even worth $5. They are the perks of them, unless you were like desperate. Now for phone calls, they're fine. Like
but
some music, these things are awful, man.
Have you tried the other ones, the cordless ones?
No, I don't think they're. I think I did before. But I'm gonna try it.
Wait, it's gonna work on your tablet.
What? I know. I'm not worright about my tablet. I got plenty of things to work on my tablet.
Well, you want some?
I don't want to wear my hairdo. I don't want to put my headset on.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's what I was trying. I told everybody. I was like, I got these little hair things. I don't want to put my headphones on.
Put just some earphones right there.
I mean, but if I keep.
They sound better than these white ones.
Oh yeah.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
This one's I carry around my pocketbook.
Oh yeah. I think I think a part of it is
What, the
they go
earpiece?
into your ear. Yeah. See, the other ones sit loose and it allows sound to get in. Those cut your ear.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
they sound good.
Yeah, I think the other ones they hook here, and so it allows too much sound to get
It
through.
might be
These,
true. That's true too.
have you ever noticed when you push your earphone to your ear, it sounds really good?
Yes.
That's the same thing. That's why people like these.
These won't.
Yeah.
These white
Well, that's why almost every earpiece has rubber on them now, because the sound noise canceling. You can buy a wireless. You can buy a wireless. They have a noise canceling version of these.
Yeah.
But I can't really hear you that much now.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be too quiet. Like I hear there's like y'all are like having a shootout in the background. I'm like, I walk out of the room, y'all are like behind the couches shooting somebody. I'm
Well,
like,
how about those white ones there? You see, what about those?
huh?
What about those white ones right there? You can
Those are just my ones I wear at night.
Nine. Okay. Now you don't want these white ones here. You don't want.
All right, guys, hold a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna test. Let me make sure these are working. See how it says head? Oh, hold on.
Headset controller.
Okay, it's working now. See, this is how I adjust.
Oh, microphone level for controller headset.
So here we go. Okay, I need to talk normal like this, and okay, so that's good right there. A little bit more right there.
You want it beyond that? No.
Well, most time I talk like this, so
Yes.
I mean, if I go any higher, it's gonna be real loud.
Okay.
So.
And
And
you know the ones I had in my pocketbook? I seen it.
I
It's
gave
got a volume on it.
huh? This?
I think you still let them in your ear. Here you go. That's the ones I had in here. In my
Yeah, I turned the
pocketbook.
volume right here.
Okay.
Look.
But you don't use the wire?
No, this probably wouldn't even work. No, it's not going. It's not going. It's not. Yeah, it doesn't have. It's got it.
Well, these are the ones that I use.
Well, this is that game. This is that space game where that, my guy.
Yeah.
Sounds. I know I say space a lot. This is that story game, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and it has really good music. So I don't want to listen to something crappy. That's why.
So what you gonna do?
Just take those back.
I'm gonna keep these. I'm taking them back. Now,
Yeah.
This is the cover.
Everybody, I'll be